the situation at St. Augustine and seeing some of the storm surge that was coming into St. Augustine right in the heart of the historic district. Bob, you're in St. Augustine. Whereabouts are you, and what kind of conditions are you feeling right now, my friend?
Well, it's not too bad. I'm further towards I-95 than some of the areas that I've seen some footage from that have received some of the dangerous surges, and it's very scary to watch that. Obviously, my thoughts are with those who are a little bit more in the line of the brunt of some of these strong surges as well as the wind. And I just want to say I really appreciate what you guys are doing in this time of need. You know, we take terrestrial radio for granted, but when the power's out and you have that battery-operated radio, it really comes in handy. And that's one of the reasons why I've been a big advocate for preparedness, for emergency radio, ham radio operators who are extremely effective in times like this.
Bob, I appreciate you saying that. I was just taking a sip of water here. It's funny, our Washington insider, Jamie Dupree, is listening to our coverage at WOKB.com, and he's a ham radio enthusiast himself, and is watching and listening with great interest to hear the track of the storm. Bob, you said you live right along I-95. I'm seeing some bands that are moving in from the north along I-95 over the next couple of hours. Are you in one of those flood zones, and why didn't you evacuate then if you are?
I am not. I'm remembering some of the footage we saw of Building 7. Do you recall what happened with Building 7 back in 2001?
No. Which are you talking about here in Jacksonville, or are you talking about in New York City, Building 7?
New York City, the Building 7, the one that came down in free fall speed on 9/11 that wasn't hit by an airplane?
Right.
So yeah, I'm thinking about some of the footage of that 42-story building that was standing there, and then on 9/11, without warning, at 5:30 in the afternoon, fell down in 6 seconds. That's how fast some of this can happen.
Yeah, I think we all need to be mindful of that. We need to be mindful of how fast storm surge can come in and how fast the water can rise. Bob, thank you. Stay safe in St. Augustine. Steve Lucio, our hurricane expert from the National Weather Service office, recently retired as the meteorologist in charge. Storm surge is such a dangerous thing that we're dealing with, and as you saw some of the images of